Hi, I am Sangeeta, back with Social Sciences subject for class 9, and today we will be continuing with the chapter that we started in the last class, that is on geography portion, chapter number 7, drainage. Students, if you can remember, in our last class I discussed with you that the Indian river system can be classified or grouped into two categories, that is the Himalayan river system and the Peninsular River system, basing on the place of origin and also the types of rocks found in that particular area. And we started with the Himalayan river system, that is the first type, Himalayan river system, and I gave you the features of Himalayan river system, that is, it is perennial, it gets water from the rainfall as well as snow melt from the Himalayan, lofty Himalayan mountain. It creates spectacular gorges as it flows down, especially the Indus and the Brahmaputra river as it flows down from the Himalayas. It creates spectacular or striking features which are called gorges. Then we also discussed about the erosional activities that goes on in the higher level of the upstream, and then depositional features that are formed like the meanders and oxbow lake, levees. I was talking to you about meander is the curve or the bend, oxbow lake is the crescent shaped lake that is formed when the meander is cut off. Then we also did about levees, which is an embankment that is formed by collection of mound of rock and earth. We did that, and today we will be continuing with them. The Himalayan river system originating, or the rivers that originate in the Himalayas, consists of three river systems, and they are the Indus river system, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. And now to show you this, I wanted to show you on a map, but because of lockdown, I am sorry, I could not get hold of a physical map. I wanted to show you on a physical map, but I could not get hold of one. But still then this is a political map, but just to give you a rough idea, the Himalayan mountains we are talking to, the Himalayan mountains, it starts from here, the Himalayas. Okay, we are talking about the mountains that are starting here. That is why I am saying river flowing from lofty Himalayan mountains in the upper course. When I am saying upper course, the flow is, depositional work is intensive, while the slope is steep, means it is flowing from the mountains. As it reaches here, the flow becomes gentle, because it is reaching, the slopes becomes gentle and because of that depositional features or depositional activities takes place in the lower level. So the Indus, the three river system is the Indus river. The Indus starts from somewhere here. Okay, this is not a physical map, so I cannot exactly locate, but I will give you a rough idea. In the Himalayas, the Indus river system, the Ganga and the Peninsular, when we say the Indus, the Ganga and also the Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra, you know, when we say Brahmaputra river, we remember Assam. Okay, and Brahmaputra river has different names. It starts from the Himalayas, but as it flows through different countries, it gets different names. So the first three river systems. First we will see the, let me just bring this a little bit here so that you can also see the Indus river system. Okay. When we talk about the Indus river system, the Indus river, as it starts from here, okay, it is 2,900 kilometers long. It flows through a course of 2,900 kilometers, and it originates in your physical map. You can see on the textbook also there is a map given on page number 118, if you can follow that. And if you have a physical map, you can see that the Indus flows through 2,900 kilometers down. It originates, the Indus river originates in a place in the Himalaya which is called the Lake Mansarovar, and Lake Mansarovar, somewhere here, Tibet, you can see western Tibet site. Okay, this is Tibet. Okay, the Himalayas are here, all this place. So Tibet, western side, you can see on a physical map. This map I cannot show you exactly. So it originates, the Indus originates near Lake Mansarovar, that is in the western Tibet, okay, Himalayas of western Tibet, and Indus has a total area. It drains a very big area. Indus drains not only in India, but Pakistan, Tibet, China, so many big areas. So, it drains a total area of 1,165,500 square kilometers. Okay. 1,165,500 square kilometers. This much of area it drains, that means this river flows through this much area of land, and out of this in India we see that 453,250 square kilometer of area is in India only, where the river Indus flows. It covers this. Okay. In many countries, Pakistan, China, India, Bangladesh. Okay. So, this Indus covers a total area of 1,165,500 square kilometer of area. In India itself, it drains an area, total area of 453,250 square kilometers of land. Now, its name, okay, Indus in Sanskrit means Sindhu, okay, or Sindhu in Sanskrit. Indus is known as Sindhu, and Sindhu means river or stream, and India, the name India comes from Indus. It finds a mention in the Rig Veda, the Vedas that were written in the 6th century BC. In the name of India is derived from the river Indus, that is about Indus system. So, what we have seen, Indus runs from the Himalayas, okay, where the Himalayas, western side of Tibet, near Lake Mansarovar. It starts from there in the western side, okay, and then it flows 2,900 kilometers long. It has a long area that it drains. This is much area it drains in India. India gets its name from this river. So, that is Indus. The next one, we come to the Ganga river system. The second one, the length of the Ganga is 2,510 kilometers, square kilometers, okay, sorry, kilometers, length of the Ganga. The Ganga flows down. The length of the Ganga river is 2,510 kilometers. It is now just opposite to the Indus, okay. Indus is a very long river, 2,900 kilometers. Opposite to that, the river Ganga, it is a wide, okay, bigger in breadth, not length, but it is a wide and sluggish river. Sluggish means slow moving river. So, it is a wide and sluggish or slow moving river, and it passes through the most fertile area of India and also the most fertile and densely populated regions of India. So, the Ganga, okay, is 2,510 kilometers long. It is a wide, broader, okay, in area, and a sluggish, slow moving river, and it also flows through the most fertile and densely populated region of India. Now, Ganga has 5 head streams. The first head stream is called the Bhagirathi. The second one is called the Alaknanda. The third one is called the Mandakini. The fourth one is called the Dauli Ganga, and the fifth one is called the Pindar. So, Ganga has 5 head streams, we call it, the Bhagirathi, the Alaknanda, the Mandakini, the Dauli Ganga, and the Pindar. Out of these 5, okay, the Bhagirathi starts from a glacier. Glacier is slow movement of big ice, that is glacier. Glacier. So, Bhagirathi, out of these 5 head stream, I repeat, Bhagirathi, Alaknanda, Mandakini, Dauli Ganga, and Pindar. The Bhagirathi starts from or origins from the Himalayan glacier called Gangotri, and the Alaknanda, it starts from the Himalayan peak of Nanda Devi. So, these two, and these two rivers, the Bhagirathi and the Alaknanda, it meets up, it comes and joins in a place called Devaprayag. Somewhere here you can see Madhya Pradesh, okay, here you can see somewhere here Devaprayag. It comes and meets in a place called Devaprayag, and in Devaprayag it forms Ganga, it becomes Ganga here, okay. So, 5 streams flowing down, the Bhagirathi and the Alaknanda coming down in a place called Devaprayag, okay, I cannot show you here. in a place called Devaprayag, it forms Ganga. These two rivers comes together, meets Alaknanda and Bhagirathi, and it becomes at Devaprayag and becomes Ganga. Now this Ganga flows down, okay, and in Bangladesh, you can see Bangladesh is here, okay, as flows down, and in Bangladesh it is called, it is joined, okay, by Brahmaputra, Assam side, okay, Brahmaputra. It is joined. In Bangladesh, Brahmaputra and Ganga joins, and it forms the combined stream of Padma. I repeat again, okay. A little confusing it becomes for students here, so I repeat again. The Ganga has 5 head stream: Bhagirathi, Alaknanda, Mandakini, Dauli Ganga and Pindar. Now out of this, the Bhagirathi and the Alaknanda, it flows from different direction, comes and at a place called Devaprayag, it meets and forms the Ganga, it becomes Ganga. Now this Ganga flows down, and in Bangladesh it meets Brahmaputra and it becomes Padma. That river, same river is called Padma. Now in Padma it meets Meghna again, okay. In Bangladesh it becomes Padma. These two rivers forming together, it becomes Padma, and it meets river Meghna. So joins with river Padma and Meghna joins together, and then finally it comes and drains into the Indian Ocean, the Bay of Bengal, okay. So when it comes here, Meghna and Padma, Meghna is the largest freshwater lake. As the river is finally going to drain, it reaches its mouth where it is going to drain into an ocean or a sea, what happens is that it again breaks into branches. So when branching out streams are there, so that branching out, okay, the Meghna stream is, the Meghna is the largest estuary, we call it. Estuary. Estuary is the freshwater, the place where the freshwater stream comes and meets the salt water of the sea. So Meghna is the largest freshwater stream that joins the Bay of Bengal. So the largest channel is called Meghna estuary, which forms the, and this Meghna estuary, that place is also called the Sundarbans Delta. Sundarban Delta, we find it in West Bengal in India as well as in Bangladesh, okay. It is also called the Green Delta, it is also called the Ganga Delta, or it is also called the Blue Lake also. Sundarbans Delta we find half in Bangladesh and half in, that is the biggest delta also. Now we come to the next one, the Brahmaputra. The Brahmaputra river, in Sanskrit, Brahmaputra means son of Brahma, and in Hindu mythology, Brahma is the creator of this universe or the world. So in Sanskrit, Brahmaputra means son of Brahma, that is the son of the creator, and it is one of the greatest river. The Brahmaputra is the greatest river in southern Asia, the whole of southern Asia, and it has its source. The Brahmaputra gets its water from the Chemayangdung Glacier in the Himalayas, okay, Chemayangdung Glacier of the Himalayas. Its water source is from the Himalayas, and from the source, from the Chemayangdung Glacier, the river flows a long distance of 1,126 kilometers in the east direction, okay. So in Assam, in Tibet, okay, in Tibet, as the Brahmaputra flows in Tibet, you can see here, okay, it is called the purifier, it is called Sangpo. Brahmaputra has its name, it is called Sangpo in Tibet, and Sangpo means purifier, okay. The river water is taken as purifier, okay, it purifies. So Tsang province, and the name Sangpo, it gets its name from the Tsang province of Tibet, okay. So purifier. Then from Tibet, as it flows down to Assam, you can see here, okay, Assam you can see on your map, it's not very big, but so in Assam it is called Brahmaputra, and here at the Sundarbans Delta, okay, Assam, it flows down here, so here Sundarbans Delta, I already told you West Bengal and Bangladesh shares it. The river divides into two channels, and the main channel is called the Jamuna channel, and both drains into the Bay of Bengal. So we can see that Brahmaputra starts from the Chemayangdung Glacier, flows Tibet, where it is called the purifier Tsangpo, then in Brahmaputra it joins, it then comes down, and then it finally drains into the Bay of Bengal. So, that is all about the Himalayan rivers. Now, I would like to move on to the Peninsular River. Indian river system, we are still on Indian river system. We just did the Himalayan river system in detail. Now, we will see the peninsular. What do you understand by the term peninsula? When we say peninsular, it is very important and necessary to understand what is peninsula. When we are talking about peninsula, we are talking about this area. Okay. Peninsular river starts around here, not in the Himalayas. So, peninsular river, that is the difference. River starting getting its water from the Himalayas and peninsular region. Peninsula means a large area of land or a land mass that projects into the water. So, this area. When we say this is a peninsula, we have the Indian Ocean here, south, this is south. Here we have in the east, this is east, we have Bay of Bengal, and here in the west we have Arabian Sea. You can see on the map Bay of Bengal on the east, Arabian Sea on the west, and Indian Ocean in the south. So, on all direction this mass, this big mass of land that projects into the water from all sides, this is called peninsula. So, peninsular region means this region we are talking about here also. Okay. So, peninsular rivers means the rivers that starts here or that flows in this area, not here, but here in this, the river that flows here. So, Western Ghat, okay. Western Ghat forms the main boundary or the main watershed of peninsular India. Now, Western Ghat. Here children, you also have to know this is the eastern coastal plain, this is the western coastal plain. This is west, the western coastal plain, this is eastern coastal plain. Now, here the Western Ghats, okay, west in the west, Western Ghats, this is a set of mountains, and these mountains which starts, it is also, Western Ghat is also known as the Sahyadri mountain range. If I am not mistaken, spelling might differ. So, Sahyadri mountains, you will from, it starts from the Peninsular Rivers, starts from the Sahyadri, okay. So, it is also called the Western Ghats from Gujarat, from here side, okay. You will see on your physical map, you will see clearly in class 10 textbook, it is given very clearly, you can see that it starts around here, okay, this Gujarat. From here the Sahyadri, from the Sahyadri mountain range, from there that Western Ghat is the boundary or the watershed I have explained to you before, it is the watershed or the boundary of peninsular India. And the Peninsular River, okay, like which are the peninsular rivers? The peninsular rivers are the Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari, Mahanadi, Narmada and Tapi. These are the peninsular rivers that starts from the Sahyadri mountain range, okay. And the Western Ghats or this mountain range becomes the main boundary of these peninsular rivers. Now, out of this, the Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari, Mahanadi, these four peninsular rivers that starts around here, the four Kaveri, Krishna, Mahanadi and Godavari, it flows in different areas of India, but finally its water drains into the Bay of Bengal. But out of the 6 peninsular river, the 2 rivers, that is Narmada and Tapi, it drains its water in the west in the Arabian Sea. That is the difference, peninsular river. There are 6 peninsular rivers, Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari and Mahanadi. All 4 drains its water into the Bay of Bengal in the east, but 2 peninsular rivers, that is Narmada and Tapi, drains its water into the Arabian Sea. Now, the Narmada Basin, okay. Basin, I have told you, it's like a ball shaped area of land where the river flows and that deposition is there. So, basin, the Narmada Basin has its source in Amarkantak in Madhya Pradesh. So, the Narmada Basin you will find in Madhya Pradesh here. Okay, Narmada Basin here, Madhya Pradesh, you can see on your map. So, the Narmada Basin has its source near Amarkantak, a place called Amarkantak in Madhya Pradesh, and you will find the Narmada Basin or the basin that is formed by the flowing of the Narmada River in two places, that is Madhya Pradesh here and Gujarat. So, the Narmada River has its basin in Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. These two states you will find the basins of Narmada. Then second, and here another thing that you can remember is that the famous marble rocks, okay, the famous marble rocks, this is these two places, okay, the famous marble rocks that you find near Jabalpur, okay, are also formed when the Narmada flows through a very deep gorge or valley, and Narmada River also forms the Daudhar Falls, that is Narmada in Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. It's basin limited. Next one is the Kaveri Basin. The Kaveri has its source in the Brahmagir range of western Ghat, and its basin is shared by Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. I want you to see these places. The basin of the Kaveri is shared by Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala here south. So, Kaveri Basin is shared here, okay. The Kaveri River flows and then basins are formed in these three, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Then the Krishna Basin, the next one, the river Krishna starts from a spring near Mahabaleshwar, and Mahabaleshwar is around 20 kilometers away from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Maharashtra is here, okay, you can see Mumbai here. So, in a place called Mahabaleshwar, 20 kilometers away from here, Mumbai, okay, in a place there the Kaveri River starts, and the Kaveri Basin you will find it starts from here, the river starts from here, but it flows down, and so the basin of the Kaveri we will find in Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. You can see it starts Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. So, this river flows here. So, basins are found in Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Then we come to the Krishna River is also the second longest river in peninsular India, and it is 1500 kilometers long, and basin I have told you Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. The last one is the Godavari River. The Godavari River is the largest peninsular river. Question comes many a times for multiple choice question as well as for 1 mark question in your board exam. The Godavari, which is the longest which is the largest peninsular river. The Godavari is the largest peninsular river, and it rises, it also starts, Godavari also starts in a place called Nasik in Maharashtra. Nasik is exactly here in Maharashtra, river Godavari starts here. And so, it has the largest drainage basin, it is the largest river, so also it has the largest drainage basin among all the other peninsular rivers, and half is in Maharashtra and the rest is shared by Madhya Pradesh, Odisha. Rest is shared by Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Karnataka. So, you can see on your map if you have your map with you. Then we come to the Mahanadi Basin. The Mahanadi Basin rises in Chhattisgarh. This is Chhattisgarh. Okay, we were talking about Maharashtra, now here. The Mahanadi River starts here in Chhattisgarh, and so it flows to Odisha. This is Chhattisgarh, this is Odisha. It drains, its drainage basin can be found in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha and Maharashtra. Okay. This is Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Maharashtra. So, you will find the basin around here. That means it drains, the river flows from here to here, all places. So, you will find basins here shared among these places. Then we have the Narmada River. The Narmada and the Tapi River are two, all the other flows into the Bay of Bengal. It finally goes and mixes its water or drains its water into the Bay of Bengal. Narmada and the Tapi are the only two peninsular river that drains its water into the Arabian Sea. So, Narmada River, not Narmada, sorry, Tapi River, the last one, Tapi River. Narmada I have already explained to you. So, the Narmada River, the Tapi River has its source in also Madhya Pradesh here. The Tapi River in Madhya Pradesh, and it flows parallel. Tapi and Narmada, it flows parallel means it flows side by side parallel, and the Tapi Basin is found in Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Maharashtra. The basin of the Tapi is found here. Tapi and Narmada flows parallel to one another, and it does not go here, but it drains its water into the Arabian Sea. This question also keeps coming, which are the two rivers that drain, only two peninsular river that drains its water into the Arabian Sea, because all the other peninsular river, it drains its water into the Bay of Bengal. Now, the next topic, this is all about river system of India. Now, the next topic that I will move on is on sea. What is a sea? In general, ocean water is called sea. In general, if we are just generally, we are going to define a sea, it is the ocean water. It means ocean water, but when we want to be particular or specifically we want to know what is sea, sea is a small body of water that is in the oceans. Okay, a small body of water in the ocean is called sea. So, in general, sea means ocean water, but when we want to be specific and particular, we want to know, then it is a small bodies of water in the ocean. So, small bodies of water in the ocean are called seas. I will write here. Now, India lies or India is located at the head of the Indian Ocean. This is the Indian Ocean, you can see here. Down south of India we have. So, India lies just above, is just located at the head of the Indian Ocean, we call it. And the peninsular tip, that means the tip, the landmass, the tip, that is the peninsular tip, okay. It divides the ocean, this is the Indian Ocean, and the tip of the peninsula, it divides the Indian Ocean into half. On the east it becomes, it's the same river, it becomes Bay of Bengal on this side and the Arabian Sea on this side. So, the peninsular tip divides the Indian Ocean into two branches. The eastern branch is called the Bay of Bengal and the western branch is called the Arabian Sea. Now, both the sea, that means both the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea, okay, it forms a natural boundary. It is a natural boundary, you do not have not man-made, but natural boundary on three sides. Three sides means on the west, on the east, on the south. This is a boundary of India. India does not have to create a boundary, this is a natural water boundary of India on the east, on the west and on the south. Now, we come to lakes and inland drainage. Lakes, the next one that we come to is a lake or an inland drainage. Now, what is a lake? A lake is a large area of land that is surrounded by water. A large area of land that is water that is surrounded, lake is a large area of water that is surrounded by land on all sides. Now, in India, most of the freshwater lakes are in the Himalayan region. Most of the freshwater lake is in the Himalayan regions, and lakes are found when, how are lakes formed? Lakes are formed when glacier comes down, okay, because the glacier ducts out a basin or a depression, or sometimes when obstruction, dammed means obstruction, when a river is obstructed and a lake is formed. And so the Wular Lake in Jammu and Kashmir is the largest freshwater lake in India. The largest freshwater lake in India is the Wular Lake in Jammu and Kashmir. And other important freshwater lake that we find in India are Dal Lake, Bhim Tal. Bhim is the name and Tal in Hindi means lake, so Bhim Tal. We do not say Bhim Tal Lake, we say Bhim Tal only because Tal in Hindi means lake. So Bhim Tal, Nainital, Loktak, okay, in Manipur, and Barapani in Meghalaya. Okay, these are also freshwater lakes of India. Now Rajasthan. Rajasthan has saltwater lake because the water is salty, and the water of the Sambhar lake in Rajasthan is used for producing salt. Then we have the Chilka lake in Odisha. Let me just show you here. Wular lake in Jammu and Kashmir, just now I said. Rajasthan Sambhar lake, salty lake, which is used for producing salt. Then Chilka lake in Odisha, you can see on the side Chilka lake, that is in Odisha. It is a vast lagoon. Lagoon means a body of water that is cut off from a larger body by a reef or a sand or coral. So that is a lagoon. Then other lakes that we find in India are the Pulicat lake and the Kileru lake also. Now Gobind Sagar lake is a man-made lake. What is a man-made lake? A man-made lake is a lake that is built by obstructing the flow of water and artificially making a lake. So Guru Gobind Sagar lake is a man-made lake that is created by damming or by obstructing the river. And also inland drainage, another term we have to remember, inland drainage. Okay? Inland drainage is nothing, a river system that does not drain its water into the ocean or lake, but it drains its water inside the lake or ocean that is inside the land, that is called inland drainage. Okay? Drainage means river system. So those river systems which does not drain its water, there are some river systems which does not drain its water into the Bay of Bengal or Indian Ocean or Arabian Sea, but it drains its water inside the lake in the land. Those are called inland drainage, and this kind of inland drainage we find mostly in arid region. Arid means hot, and semi-arid region where rainfall is less. The amount of precipitation is less. In those areas we find inland drainage. The most it occurs in Rajasthan and dry and semi-arid and semi-arid areas of India. And many salt water lakes are located in these parts of the country. Now these salt water lakes, okay, these salt water lakes are benefited. Okay, how are these saltwater lakes benefited? Because these saltwater lakes are mostly found in the arid or less rainfall area. So how do it gets water? It gets benefited when rain comes, and then flash flood we call it. Flash flood means the sudden increase of volume of water because of rainfall, heavy rainfall. So these saltwater lakes are benefited by the flash flood that occurs during the rainy season, and it gets its water there. So once the rainy season is over, okay, once the rainy season is over, these lake tends to dry up again. And then when rainy season comes again, it gets its flow of water, and so it has water again. So children, with that we come to the end of this chapter. We still have a small portion that is the lifelines of a river, the lifeline of human civilization, but that is very simply put, it is very simply explained in the textbook. So if you can study that, I think it will be clear for you. So for this class we have completed, I have completed this chapter, explanation on this chapter, except the river as a lifeline. That part is very simply explained in the textbook, so you can study that on your own. So students, with that we have come to the end of this chapter. I hope you have learned at least something on the drainage system of India from this explanation that I gave you in these 2 classes. It has been a great learning experience for me connecting with you through this medium, for which I am grateful, and I appreciate the initiative undertaken by the Education Department, Directorate of School Education. Take care, be safe. Till next time, I am saying bye for now.